If you don't look good, then some people will pass you by, and everybody would love to look good. Everybody want to look glamorous, so, you know, I try my best to keep up. That's why y'all stopped us, because you saw our image. We look good. It's never too much to put on yourself. I'm priceless. I'll spend $1 million on me if I had it.
Well, you're just upset over this thing. Yeah, because she's selfish. This lady, well, Patricia, I'm just going to let you go for it. What are you saying up here about me?
She's selfish.
Demetria?
The woman, his wife.
Demetria.
She's very selfish. He wants a car. Why can't he get a car? If you want makeup, let him buy a car.
You know what?
You be the first one to drive it. You be the first one to drive it.
Comment on that.
It's not that much makeup in the world to break up your marriage, please.
Right, but it's like in a month's time. It's not like in one day all this happens, you know?
Do you care about what other people feel if you don't have the makeup, or even if you do?
Actually, it started when I was younger. A lot of people used to tell me I was ugly. So it got to the point when I was 12 years old, I started looking at cosmopolitan books. And I blame society the way I am, you know, because a lot of times they always expect you to be perfect and be, you know, jobs too. You get promoted if you have, you know, the beauty.
Yeah, well, we are a society that puts a lot of emphasis on beauty. There's no question. You know, my next guest has been counseling couples for more than 15 years and is also the author of Overcoming Overspending. Now, she says that spending money does not bring you happiness. In fact, it can erode self-esteem. I want you to welcome Olivia Mellon, a psychotherapist you are. I mean, what we're talking about here may not be, you know, big issues to some people, but it is affecting different relationships.
It's big issues to a lot of people. You know, money is one of the last taboos in the therapy office. It's harder to talk about money than even sex these days. It really is. And it breaks up marriages. It causes a lot of disharmony. It really does. I mean, look at the struggles this couple is having. It's very difficult.
Is there something beyond just the money issues when we're
Absolutely. You know, it's not just money. Money represents to different people love, happiness, self-esteem, control, all these loaded issues. And for a lot of these people who are spending all this money on looking beautiful, obviously they believe in indulging themselves on the surface instead of kind of nurturing themselves deep inside. It's a societal addiction. I mean, you know, Demetria's right to partly blame society, but it's also our fault if we keep buying this kind of brainwashing.
That's right. That's right.
Know, because it doesn't really lead to, it's like a Band-Aid on a festering wound. It only makes you happy for 10 minutes till the next makeup fix. It doesn't really solve the problem.
I need a makeup fix,
Yeah, and just think about it. We go to the mall and wait till the urge to shop hits us. If we go home empty-handed, that trip to the mall is a failure. This is a crazy culture.
Now, wait a minute. I know girlfriend back here spends a lot on makeup and clothes. How are you? Can you relate to what do you spend a lot? This your friend?
Yes, this is my friend, Sharon.
Okay, you obviously, stand up, both of you. Well, glamour woman. She spent a lot of money on clothes.
A lot.
A lot?
A lot. Makeup, clothes, earrings, shoes, everything, the works.
You do?
Yes, I do.
You admit it?
Mm-hmm, I'll admit it.
Why?
Because I gotta look my best. You never know who I might run into.
So do you spend so much that it's starting to affect how you can live?
Well, I've lost 8 apartments. I owe everybody and anybody money that you could possibly owe.
You borrowed money, you've lost apartments because you couldn't pay the rent because all the money was going into sequin gowns by some chance?
Yes, yes. I've got gowns that range anywhere from $7,000 to $1,000.
I mean, it almost is funny when you think people are spending more money on rouge than they would spend on an apartment. What does that say about how this person? And you can sit down, but I want to know what how you're thinking if you're going to put buying clothes and makeup before your living space. What kind of?
It's an addiction. It's a serious addiction. You know, there's a 12-step program called Debtors Anonymous for compulsive overspenders, and they say the day it opens its doors in New York, that first month, 25,000 people signed up. I mean, we have a national deficit. We're a nation of spenders and addicts. And the fact that we keep wanting to worship appearance is part of the problem. We think it's going to fill us up and make us happy, but it doesn't.
When we come back, will you tell us what to do when we get that urge to spend the next time we go to the shopping mall? 8 apartments. Is it really possible to look good for less, though? Maybe that's the question we need to be asking. And it is possible, believe me. Next up, a well-known fashion expert is going to to come and help us out. They say yes. He's going to show us how we can save money. We're also going to give our studio audience a chance to test their own fashion sense. Who knows, you might save a few. Stay with us for the fun. It's absolutely free.